We all want success. We all want to grow, to evolve, to do something meaningful. But here's the catch. Many of us are unknowingly the biggest obstacle standing in our own way. Not our circumstances, not our lack of resources, not the people around us. It's us, our habits, our fears, our limiting beliefs. And if we don't learn to recognize the ways we hold ourselves back, we'll keep running in circles, busy but never truly moving forward. Let's break it down. Let's get honest about the internal patterns that keep us stuck and learn how to finally release ourselves from them. The first way we hold ourselves back is by believing we're not ready. We tell ourselves, I just need a little more time, or once I learn one more thing, then I'll begin. But let me ask you something. When has waiting ever made you feel more confident? Readiness is a myth we use to justify our delay. What we're really saying is that we're afraid. We're afraid of failing, of being judged, of not living up to the picture we've painted in our heads. But here's the truth. No one is ever fully ready. Readiness isn't something you wait for. It's something you grow into. You don't become ready by thinking. You become ready by doing. Confidence doesn't precede action, it follows it. You don't become a leader by waiting until you're perfect. You become a leader by leading, by stepping forward with humility, by failing, learning, and showing up again. So if you're waiting to be ready, understand that you're using an emotional illusion to rationalize your procrastination. The breakthrough comes when you shift your mindset from, I need to be prepared, to I need to be present. Showing up isn't about knowing everything. It's about being willing to learn along the way. And most of the time, the discomfort of starting will pass far quicker than the regret of never beginning. So if there's something in your heart you know you're supposed to do, stop waiting for permission. You are more ready than you think. Another way we hold ourselves back is by obsessing over comparison. We scroll through social media and see everyone else doing what we wish we could do, launching, building, growing, succeeding. And instead of being inspired, we shrink. We think they're already doing it better. What's the point? But comparison is the thief of not just joy, it's the thief of momentum. When you compare your behind the scenes with someone else's highlight reel, you distort the truth. You forget that their path is not your path. And more importantly, you forget that your unique perspective, voice, and values are what make your contribution necessary. There's room for all of us, but not if we spend all our time measuring ourselves against others, instead of measuring our progress against who we were yesterday. We also hold ourselves back by trying to control everything. We don't want to make a move unless we can predict the outcome, but life doesn't work that way. Leadership doesn't work that way. Greatness doesn't come from control. It comes from trust. Trusting the process, trusting the people you're leading, trusting yourself. Control is the illusion that we can manage risk. But in reality, the best things often come from the risks we were scared to take. And when we loosen our grip, we make space for growth. Perfectionism is another silent killer of progress. We think excellence means perfection, but it doesn't. Excellence is about integrity and consistency, not flawlessness. When we obsess over getting it right the first time, we paralyze ourselves. But progress is messy. Growth is messy, and the willingness to be imperfect is what allows us to improve. We hold ourselves back by avoiding feedback, because feedback feels like judgment, but feedback when received with maturity is the most valuable tool we have. It's not criticism, it's clarity. And the people who grow the fastest are the ones who are most willing to listen. Fear of success can also stop us. We don't talk about this enough. We say we want to succeed, but deep down we're afraid of what it will cost, what we'll lose, how people will treat us, the pressure we'll face. So we sabotage ourselves in small ways. But freedom comes when we define success on our own terms, not by how others see us, but by how aligned we feel with our values. Lastly, we hold ourselves back by not asking for help. We think strength means doing it all alone, but no one does anything great by themselves. Vulnerability is not weakness, it's wisdom. And asking for help isn't a sign of inadequacy, it's a sign of commitment to growth.